All right. Well, pleasure to speak with you all. So many teen moms at once, but I'm excited about this new show. I've seen the first episode and it seems like it's going to be wild. But for each of you, I guess, first off, what were you maybe nervous about going into this? And is there anyone maybe you were really hoping wouldn't show up? I don't know if you want to maybe tackle this alphabetically. So Amber, start.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, the want me to bring the drama? Well, actually, no, you're not gonna get that. Actually, today I really the whole premise of it, which was described to me from like Maci and Cheyenne to even get me on board, was, hey, we just want to get everybody together. And I was like, okay, let's see who all comes. But today I'm just kind of more relaxed, more zen. So, it didn't really matter like who came in and whatever new was thrown at me because, I knew that I could control myself better, but there was so many kind of insane moments that happened, I think, because being dead sober and watching everybody like do their thing, even though everybody was having so much fun. When I knew that somebody was like coming in, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, this person's right here. And didn't really quite understand why this person's right here, but that's okay. I'm just going to relax. And it was pretty good, though. It was good. I think that majority of us, I think all of us by the end were completely like this, and still today I feel like we are still connected. I know that I am with all the girls, and I'm pretty sure they are too. It was a great experience, but it also was kind of, well, I guess for you guys it's going to be entertaining because you've got a lot of really good personalities in there, so be ready for it though, honestly.
I was going to say, Cheyenne, I know even in the first episode, you're kind of taking a step back, sipping your wine as some of this drama is going on, which is, I think, us at home as well. But as one of the kind of organizers for this, I guess, same question. Was there anyone or anything you were nervous about going into this?
I think I was nervous about the whole thing. Kind of like what Amber was saying, everybody has such big personalities.
Yeah.
And I had never met anybody from Teen Mom 2. I didn't know what they thought about me. And I was nervous to meet everyone. I wanted to get along with everyone. And I didn't know all like the dynamics between everyone. So I feel like there were a lot of moments where I just sipped my wine. But I honestly felt like I was watching TV doing it. It was so much fun. So I'm
entertaining for us, though. Geez,
it was so entertaining. But I'm so excited to watch the show. I've never been this excited to watch it.
I second.
It is such a different dynamic having you all together.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was so much fun, but I was so nervous. So nervous. There wasn't like anyone specific, but I was just nervous about the whole thing. But I'm so happy that we did it. I feel like kind of like what Amber said, by the end, we were all so much closer than what we started with. I want them to do it again now because now like the awkwardness is done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And for Jade, obviously the first episode, you are one of the first ones who does get into some drama with one of the other ladies.
Guys, I honestly was I was like, ooh, it's about to be juicy. And then come to find out it's me getting it juicy on the first night. But I think there was a lot of stuff that just had been unsaid. And I'm not really like an internet person. I'm not going to go on the internet and like argue with you and go back and forth. I'm more of like, I want to see a person and let's talk about all this stuff in person instead of going back and forth on the internet or on your phones. Because on the internet, I feel like it's so much drama and then other people get involved. And I feel like there was a lot of things that happened. And I'm glad now that everything got out and everything got, I feel like, more resolved. I think it was just a lot of different, I don't know, it was so much going on and my headspace for it, like I was in a really good headspace going into it, and I think that there was just a lot of things that were on my mind and I think on a lot of other people's too. And I knew that there was going to be moments where people weren't going to get along. I mean, there's so many different people and there's so many different personalities, so I'm like, I know trip isn't going to be rainbows and butterflies. Like there's going to be some kind of weird awkward times during this whole filming.
And Maci, as one of the organizers as well, when these kind of moments do happen, what do you maybe try to do to maybe ease the tension and make sure it is kind of a fun family trip for a family reunion for everyone?
Honestly, in the beginning, you know, after the first day or so, yeah, I was actually really glad, like, that kind of all the, can I cuss? All the
Go for it.
all the shit came like out in the beginning, because if there's like one thing about every one of us, like, we're not fake at all. And I don't like passive aggressive stuff like that. It just makes everybody feel uncomfortable. So I was glad that, like, all right, let's just lay it all down there and we can sort through it as we go, type of thing. And by the end of the trip, like, we learned so much about each other and understood each other so much that if one of us, you know, if people weren't getting along, or if somebody did get their feelings hurt, like, we knew how to communicate with each other. And I think the respect was built for each other, like, so much that it wasn't going to be ugly or fake or disrespectful. It was like, no, like, we're grown women. I love you. You're my sister, but you pissed me off. Like, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? And then, all right, let's talk about it. And all right, let's go have fun and, you know, go play Jenga or something. So I was glad that it got out on the first day.
I ain't playing Jenga with you no more.
She's too good.
You know why?
That.
Hold on with you, Amber.
My butt still hurts.
Hold on. We did learn though that thing was broken before, and they put it back like it wasn't broken.
And you jinxed me.
I can't see it.
The pick dare.
I was
Sorry,
the only
Leah.
one to pick dare. I don't know what.
To say I skipped past Leah, I forgot about you. But same question. Were there nerves for you? Was there anything maybe you were hesitant about before signing
I
up?
thought we were going to have a good time. We had no idea that we were about to have a doctor there that's going to work through some issues. So when we get there, I'm kind of like, I'm ready. I'm like excited, but didn't really know what to expect. And I'm honestly excited to see how it airs on TV. I don't know if anyone else, I know some people have done like marriage boot camp and stuff, but I've never done a show like that. It's a lot different from Teen Mom 2. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. But it was exciting, and I'm excited to see it air.
I really want to ask all of you, like, when y'all came home, were y'all like me, like, literally thinking you have to take a mic off, like, before you get in the shower, or like,
yes,
right?
Like, don't,
oh my gosh,
only get all the way naked in the bathroom with the door shut because cameras are everywhere. You know, like, I literally had like
brother
from filming like that. Like, that was crazy.
That was insane.
Yeah, it was
It's
crazy.
totally different than what you're used to.
It was so. I feel like we all grow a lot. And I think one thing that people forget is, like, when me and Ashley started the show, we were so young. We were like 19 or 20. And the last time we seen each other was like years ago because there was COVID. So I think that we changed so much. The last interpretation we had of each other was when we seen each other as, like, when we were younger. And I think that me and her have grown so much. And I think there was so much that had to be brought out for us to, like, resolve our issues and move forward. And I think that when the world sees, like, how we kind of get everything, like, figured out, and, you know, like, Dr. B helps us through, like, all of these issues, and we come to realize, like, me and her are more alike than we've, which is nice, because it's like you want to bond with everyone on the show. You don't want to have, like, drama or bad relationships with other castmates.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I've seen the trailer for the whole season. We know Farrah shows up. People have obviously had some issues with her in the past. Just, I guess, this time around, who do you think maybe had the most issues with her? And were any of you actually able to get somewhere maybe productive with her this time?
Well, I mean, I sat down with her, I think, the first night when when she first came in. I mean, I didn't really know why she was, like, here, but it was okay. we had just got done, like Maci was saying this earlier, we had just got done with like a really nice toast together. Of course, mine was lemonade. And all of a sudden, it's just like a little bit of a surprise, but, I got to kind of sit down with her and, chillax and talk for a minute. I hope I'm not giving too much away, but it didn't matter anyways because it was still drama. But there was so many other people that, they would just throw people at us whenever they just felt like it, and it could be 11:30 at night or 2 in the afternoon. And you're just like, I don't know what's going on. So it was fun though, honestly. And it was kind of like no hard feelings because, like Maci said, everybody deserved to be there in some way. Okay, maybe if you brought drama, whatever, it doesn't matter. We can bring the drama too. We always do. But everybody deserved to be there. Everybody deserved to have some sort of voice. So whatever happened, and you guys are just gonna have to watch because this will be the first time I'm gonna watch the show. Seriously.
I can't wait. Thank you all for keeping it real. I'll be watching every episode along with you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.